Okay, so welcome back to another sneaker unboxing and thanks for tuning in. Today I'd like to take a look at the new Nike Air Jordan 1 High in the Heritage red, white, and black colorway. But before we open the box and get into our initial impressions, I'd like to give a huge shout out to my homeboy at Muskoka Kicks on the gram. So please give him a check out and thanks to him for the assist. So here's a look at the tag. It reads Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, white, university red, and black. And I have it in a size 13, but the moniker that everybody goes with is the Heritage colorway. So let's check these bad boys out. The first thing I'll say is I really like the box, the white colored box. You know, it just changes up a little bit. But let's get these bad boys out. Boy, oh boy, size 13. I don't know how you people even walk. Don't you trip upstairs? Like, look at these things. It's like paddles. But anyways, here's a look at both sneakers, and my initial impression is very nice leather, especially on the red, around the toe, which is probably the most important part, right? The toe box, which would show the creases the most. So this is a very soft and tumbled red leather. And on the swoosh and on the heel and up by the Wings logo. Up by the Wings logo, the black and the red and the padding really just feels squishy and soft. So up here around the ankle, it feels really comfortable. And the white leather is actually a little bit stiff, but still feels like a decent quality. And I really like the overall look of them, and the fact that these are going for retail or just slightly over retail allows anybody to really get these for, you know, a fair market price. And so the thing I think which is maybe dragging these down a little bit as far as resale is two things. One, there's only a certain amount of people that are willing to wear Air Jordan 1s. And they've been buying them up lots lately, like for the past 2 years, ever since The Last Dance came out. I'm on my third round of that documentary, by the way. I've already watched it twice, and now I'm on my third time watching it. But when that came out, I think the Air Jordan 1 hype really went through the roof, and everybody had at least one pair, but now everybody's sort of gone through that, and maybe they have enough Jordan 1s in their collection now. So this one is kind of by the wayside a little bit, but I don't see why as far as the look and quality of the shoe. The second thing is the white. If I'm going to spend hard-earned money on a sneaker, I kind of want it to last longer than the first few wears. So if I was to own these as a pair of personals, I would definitely throw some sort of protection like dubbin all over them to keep the shoes water resistant. And also the stitching. The stitching, I find the white parts would get kind of dirty easily. But as far as a clean summer colorway that would pop, you know, if you had your jeans down here, it's basically a white and red colorway with a hint of black at the top collar. But the way I wear my shoes, you wouldn't see that. You would only see the white and the red. So I think the two things bringing it down are the white, the excessive amount of white. If you had this as black, I think it would have, and the black pieces here as white, it would have been a much more popular or hyped colorway. And then the second thing is that everybody has multiple pairs of Jordan 1s now, and so maybe this colorway really isn't hitting as far as making me want to buy that third or fourth pair. And so it does come with the black laces, and personally I would think that's the color to go with. I've heard many people say that the laces should match the tongue color, but in this case I think the black, because there's minimal here, it would really pop. And so you get two extra pair of laces with the shoe, and that is the red here and the white. So both of these are sort of oversaturated in the shoe already. There's lots of red and lots of white. So that's why I think the black color would be the best. But in any case, everything feels, you know, standard and nice and quality. But I certainly like the red leather the best, especially on the toe box. And then, speaking of the Travis Scott Jordan 1 highs with the blue colorway that was featured in like an 80s magazine, I think this sort of does hit upon those tones. And so, you know, I wouldn't call this a poor man's Travis Scott Jordan 1 or something like that. It's just another interpretation of that. And so I've also heard somebody say sometime that the backward swoosh on the Travis Scotts kind of looks odd because this is a big quarter panel here, a big panel here. And if you have the swoosh back here with just the tail doesn't take up a lot of space. So this actually looks very nice as far as taking up a little bit of eye candy in the middle of the shoe. So yeah, I would say this is a great interpretation of the Fragment Jordan 1 Travis Scott high. And I think it's a great summer shoe. I think it pops, and you know, I find Nike produces, or Jordan produces, a lot of white in their sneakers. And so A, I think that would get dirty faster. B, I would be super motivated to protect it with some sort of stain protector. But also, I mean, this is a really clean color. I mean, it's crispy white, you know? So I wouldn't hesitate to pick these up, especially at the resale prices. And I think overall, it's a great pair of sneakers. The grip, you can't go wrong with this. The Jordan 1 is, you know, industry leading as far as grippiness is concerned. And overall, I just think it's a very quality leather, soft, buttery, and great for summer, great for sort of jeans or shorts or track pants. It pretty much goes with everything. And you can't go wrong with the Chicago colorway, or the Chicago colors. If I was buying Jordans, I would buy, personally, the red, white, and black. I mean, you got to go with the Chicago colors. But anyways, I hope you don't mind my initial unboxing and impressions. Thanks for tuning in. I do have a couple more in the works. The first one is the Jordan 3 Neapolitan. And just today I actually got the the Sole Premise backpack. I've just ordered it, so I'm from Canada, so we'll see. I'll go over that in an upcoming video, but I'm excited to check that XL Luciano, I think, the brown leather one, out. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching again. Bye-bye.